Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Mias and welcome to my Burning Abyss testing video. So before we start, friendly reminder to like and subscribe because it motivates me a lot to keep making videos like these. And yeah, let's jump right into it. So of course, I'm going second against this Megalith player. Megalith is a really nasty deck, by the way. Even though they lost Block Dragon, don't worry, the deck is still very much playable because they can Azathoth your ass. So who needs VFD when you can literally Azathoth? Yeah, not like literally. And also, even without Azathoth, they can still like pop a lot of cards on your field and do some nasty, disgusting things. And by the way, this is literally the best ritual spell ever created in the history of Yu-Gi-Oh! It's super unfair because the thing is, it has a pretty good and generic ritual summoning condition, and also it has a nasty effect in the graveyard, and it's not even a once per turn. Only the graveyard is once per turn, so what the heck? This card's disgusting, and Chalice Slime is just insane. Obviously, rituals, they have like an inherent weakness where they lose to, well, Shadal Anoyatilis, Anti-Spell, and Imperial Order, but when you're too cool to lose to those cards, whatever. Yeah, he's gonna do some pretty nasty shenanigans, so Mega the field spell, get back your stuff, search your trap. It's a monster reborn, but I know that there are some Megaliths that actually get effects when they're special summoned and not when they're ritual summoned. I think I might be wrong though, and if I'm wrong, I'm stupid. But yeah, so special summon, search, special. I have no idea what's going on. By the way, this part was extremely funny. I was like, LMAO, another like one of those needle fiber combos. This is gonna be boring, but he's actually not using the effect of researcher, so that was sweet. And also, I'm pretty sure he. Oh yeah, Dawn. Oh, I hate this so much, man. It just doesn't sound clean. You know, when I will make Megalith combos, I will try my best not to make combos that actually involve like this, because it's actually just straight up not enjoyable. But yeah, no, Herald again. Oh, this play was so sick, man. This is so cool, like actually getting the most out of it. And you lose a negate, but at the same time you get a search. Imagine living in a world with Herald, where Herald, on top of being a negate, on top of being a macrocosmos, is actually, you know, a card that searches really good generic cards in like for your deck, like literally any spell or trap, like this very fair and healthy Yu-Gi-Oh card, and also makes Elder Entity Entis, which will be an interruption, by the way, just saying. I don't know this deck too much. He made himself extremely vulnerable to Evenly because he has a token on the field, so technically if I had Evenly, he would 100% lose the game right now. Actually, he can ritual summon using this, so not too bad, but still kind of pretty bad. So yeah, I'll be revealing a BA. I think he will instantly try to Azathoth me, so yeah, special summon this. This should have an effect. Oh, okay, yeah. So it only has the search effect when it's ritual summoned, but I think as a quick effect or something like that, it has another effect. Maybe not. Okay, never mind. Now he can summon full, which can ritual summon another Megalith monster from your deck. Once again, fair Yu-Gi-Oh! Entis can pop a card when it's sent to the graveyard, which once again is fair, obviously. Why would I complain about that? And then he's doing other fair plays, such as Recycle Chalice Slime, making it level 7. Yes, and then this, okay! During the main phase quick effect, you can ritual summon one monster from your hand by tributing monsters from your hand or field, including this card on the field whose total level equal or exceed the level of ritual monsters. I love the fact that it doesn't actually specify freaking Megalith. So yeah, Magician of Black Chaos Max. What this card is, if this card is special summoned, yes, you can tribute one monster. Your opponent cannot activate monster effects this turn. Okay. Where have I seen this before? Oh, sure, I'm only playing Burning Abyss and I only have to special summon BA monsters from my hand, but thankfully I play BA traps, so I can just set 2 back row and not actually die. So if I actually played BA combo, or like with hand traps, and his deck was actually very, you know, resilient through hand traps, I would have lost, but this actually gives me stability and the ability to survive for next turn, which is really, really good. And just being able to discard these cards, it's just nasty. Like, Dino-Miscus is a 2 interruption, and Karma Cut is a really good interruption that also allows me to, you know, get a surge during the end phase, so I actually start my turn with a really good card for next turn and a top deck, so that's cool. And obviously, I'm going to have to, remove that from the field because I'm actually kind of scared. I didn't know that he was extremely skillful at Yu-Gi-Oh! And actually top deck an Incantation just so he could use the graveyard effect of, what's his face? Yeah, freaking Inception. So I'm like, oh, he's just really good at the game. Never mind. I don't think he's going to use it right now, though. He's just gonna bait me as much as he possibly can. And, yeah, gonna summon back Farfa, and yeah, now he's gonna do it, and I'm like, oh, I'm in deep shit now. So Talismandra search for, Haggith. Okay. Once again, just fair Yu-Gi-Oh! Being able to, like, plus off of ritual summoning. Yeah, this was a big mistake. I should have taken more damage and not, like, preemptively used every effect to, like, just stall, I guess. But I mean, he realistically would have been able to like pop my back row anyways, so I would have like been forced to do it regardless. So it honestly doesn't change anything at the end of the day. But now I know for a fact that he doesn't have a way to interrupt me too much, and I actually top deck a BA, so even if he destroys like one card, I can still play. So if I make Dante and he kills it, I summon Seer, and then I summon this, and I can make another Dante into Beatrice or Negalogia and get rid of everything. So he's going to say no, and he's going to pop me, if I recall correctly, and going to recycle back Chaos Max. Sorry. Yeah, it is Chaos Max, it's just not Blue Eyes Chaos Max. Magician of Black Chaos Max, the good Chaos Max, basically. And I'm just gonna, mill, pretty good mills, I think. Oh yeah, really, really good, holy shit. Yeah, okay, so basically, I literally didn't care if I, destroyed a monster or not. I could have just attacked over the Aurodon just to deal 400, but it really doesn't change anything because now I can make a Negalogia, and he's gonna ritual something. Oh, okay, sure. I was actually scared of him going into like something else. That's why I did it. But yeah, so he's going to do that. Ritual sub. I really should have waited, but I was just kind of scared that there was something that I was missing. So I was basically like, okay, now you have to like tribute by using your hand and stuff. But it really wasn't as bad as I thought, so maybe I, pushed the trigger a little too early, but still, Beatrice now, on top of nuking the entire board, you know how, like, behind I was literally like one turn ago. This is only turn 4. This is only my second turn, and I managed to survive through an Azathoth, and now I'm in full control. I have Beatrice, Negalogia that might actually just become nasty again, because if one of my cards gets destroyed by battle or by card effect due to my opponent, I can attach a card from my deck or extra deck to it as a material, so I can attach like Seers and Graphs for my deck, and when it gets to 2 materials, it becomes a dangerous Negalogia again. So definitely don't underestimate a 0 material Negalogia, and it's still a 3k 3k. So it can definitely allow me to actually kill my opponent. Okay, this actually frustrated me a lot. This makes no sense. The guy's playing a going first ritual deck with freaking main deck Lava Golem, and obviously this guy is literally Yugi Moto, and he actually only draws engine cards at like the beginning, and when he actually needs to specifically top decks Lava Golem, well, what a coincidence. If it was a Kaiju, I still would have had 1 monster, and if it was like Sphere mode, then it's not enough because I have 2 monsters. So this was literally the most effed up moment I've ever had, like, in a while, but don't worry, I still won because I'm cool. Spoiler alert, but yeah, this game was by far one of my best games ever, though. You're gonna see soon enough, but yeah, he's going to do his best. Which is actually quite good. The fool is so nasty, it makes no sense. Like, what the heck? He only had 1 other monster, and look at all of this. And now he can actually just do this guy, Nephthys, the Sacred Flame. So I will actually explain to you the situation right now. 4,800 attack monster cannot be destroyed by battle, cannot be destroyed by card effects, cannot be targeted by card effects. I can out this with 1 card. 1 card. Yeah. So yeah, he jumps over my Lava Golem. I literally don't care. Normal summon Tour Guide, summon a BA, make irrelevant, Gravity Controller, bye-bye. Yeah, it was a nice boss monster. Too bad it doesn't do anything. That's kind of like people who are like, oh, how are you gonna handle my Mech Knight Crusadia Evermax summoned with IP Masquerina? Yeah, you lose. By the way, another Yugi Moto moment. Doesn't matter because I win. Like, regardless of what he does, like, what is he gonna do? Like, Lava Golem on the freaking Graph and And Scarm, oh, okay, I'm just gonna kill you faster. So yeah, he was definitely losing regardless, and absolutely beautiful. Let's jump into replay number 2 now. All right, I'm going second against. Yes. All right. So of course he goes Red Ice Fusion. Of course, man. Of course. I freaking hate Dragoon because even when your deck sucks, like when it's complete garbage, one Dragoon is still annoying. I hate this freaking card. It's really frustrating. And Mirror Force is like so randomly annoying for no reason. This is so sketch. And oh, top the graph. Oh, not bad, not bad. I think I'm. Oh yeah. Okay, Cherubini. Blah blah blah. I see what I'm about to do. Yo, 10 billion IQ, man. I'm inherently going to play through Mirror Force, which actually wasn't even my intention. My goal was just to play around the Dragoon, because even if he negates and destroys, I don't actually get destroyed, because every monster that is being pointed by Cherubini is indestructible by battle or by card effect. No, sorry, only by card effect, I think. And Cherubini itself, if it would be destroyed, I can send like another card on my field instead to protect it. So yeah, there's really nothing that he can do, and also just yeah, there's nothing that he can do. I think I'm skillful at Yu-Gi-Oh, and I mill a Lost Wind, which is, once again, it's a skillful Yu-Gi-Oh playing. It's just you can be like that too if you put in the effort. He's also good though. He freaking ghost bells my seer, so I'm like okay, not bad. And yeah, I basically just attack over this thingy, because the Dragoon actually didn't really do anything productive. I mean, good luck negating Dante, good luck negating Cherubini. That doesn't matter because Seer is still going through, and if you negate Seer, my Dante still jumps over your monster, you lose a card from your hand, and you know, you didn't achieve anything. I can still make Beatrice if I want, or I can make Negalogia. I felt like making Negalogia made a little bit more sense, because if he goes like set a lot of back row, I can just send everything, but unfortunately that is absolutely not what he did. So once again, what the frick is this sketchy ass deck? Okay, yeah, I had a really big brain fart here, and I randomly thought that he could revive back a Dragoon. No, because Dragoon is Spellcaster, so I'm just really stupid. I don't know why I keep thinking that Dragoon is a dragon. It's not. It's like Dark Paladin. Like, yeah, sure, you need a dragon to make it, I think. Do you need a dragon? Don't judge me on my Yu-Gi-Oh! Trivia knowledge. Anyways, what did I even do? Oh, Compulse! Yeah, on this. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. This was unnecessary. I don't think he would have threatened me too much. And summon Red Eyes, summon Anaconda, and then just do nothing. Does he even play like a second? What the frick is this deck? Yo, imagine if I went Negalogia on Awakening the Dragon. What would he have summoned? Blah blah blah. Quintet Magician. No, must be special summoned. Dark Paladin. LMAO. Okay, so that's my answer. So it needs Buster Blade. Yo, speaking of the freaking devil. Yo. Okay, he would have summoned Blackwing Full Armor Master, which does absolutely nothing. This card sucks. Blah blah blah. Jurais, LMAO, Acid Golem. What the frick? Yo, this doesn't sound like a logical deck to play. I don't judge you, by the way, Mr. Something, Muna, or whatever. I can't read because this is a green screen. You're not seeing a green screen, but I do. So yeah, I just attack for a little bit of damage. Doesn't really do anything, and then I just set 2. This is sketch because my own Negalogia is just basically nuking my own board. Yeah, you know, why not? He does a really terrifying turn 5 board. A normal summon Maiden pass. So obviously there's a lot of pressure on me. Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? Oh, I can't really. Okay, look, I don't even know what I was doing. Okay, it's just give me a break, man. I had no idea. I was like, even if I try to lose, I win. So yeah. Anyways, replay number 3 now. I'm going second against Dark Magician featuring Doki Doki Analyzer, Seeker, sorry, and Forbidden Drop. No, just kidding. Of course I'm playing against rocks. Pretty sure this is a really skillful Yu-Gi-Oh player because... yes. Okay. Okay. Good. Okay. Count the amount of widths for me. So 0. 0. Sure. 0. Yeah. I wish I had this luck. All right, not bad. I mean, it's not particularly bad. Anaconda, of course. That's definitely a really terrifying turn 1 board for for rocks. So yeah, definitely has you know, what the frick, man. You know, this is the reason why I hate Dragoon. It's because even when you suck as a player, or when you actually just deck build really incorrectly, if you just make Dragoon, a lot of people just are, they can't handle it. So it's just the most frustrating thing, like, absolutely ever. I hate it so much. And I kind of want to bait, wait, hold on, I can't even bait the freaking, anything, actually. I have to go, like, normal tour guide effect, and just lose the Forbidden Drop, and I can't do anything else, so... Absolutely frustrating. The only thing I can do is just crash on this, set 2 back row, and a pass. Because I have 2 Alec, and I can't special summon both. And 2 tour guides, yeah. So this is the scenario where actually having like a bit more variety in your normal summons would actually be nice, because if this was like a Fiendish Rhino Warrior, would have been kind of cool if I could actually pitch it with Dino-Miscus, but at the same time I can pitch Alec. Maybe not as good, but still. It's just being man, yo, this is so freaking annoying. And you're going to see something even more annoying soon. So this guy actually plays a lot of bricks in his deck. Like, a lot of bricks. Yeah, man. It's just, it's just insane. And he really could have destroyed me right there. He doesn't play any... Okay, look. He has game on the field if he just makes any, like, Link 2 monster. But he doesn't even play any Link 2s. Yo, what the frick is this extra deck? Oh my god. So I guess I technically had a chance to win, because he only really has 1 true negate. And I have, like, technically a bunch of cards, but doesn't really do anything. So I'm like, okay, now I can finally make, like, Negalogia nuke your entire board, and I should actually be able to win right here, huh? I should. I technically should, but that's not what happens. Yeah. Once again, this guy is another one of those Yugi Moto players, so... this is going to happen. I'm going to send everything to the field. He has absolutely nothing, alright? He's down to literally top deck mode. Like, super top deck mode. And look at this. Ah! Okay, the one card. The only card in his entire deck that could actually save him. Because now he can make Dragite, obviously. And, yeah, I can't win. Because it's just guaranteed that he excavates at least 1 rock, and if he can bounce this attack for game, I lose. So, that's unfortunate, but you can't always have it. So, let's jump into replay number 5. I'm going first against Mutant. Am I going first? Yeah, I'm going first. Definitely logical to actually de-shift your on main phase, so I can 3 tactical talents you and probably make you lose. Yeah, just do it on standby or draw phase, honestly. Because Upstart doesn't even give you any information anyways, so, yeah, there's just really no purpose to doing that. Yeah, D-Shifter should always be at least used on, like, or if you chain it to, like, Foolish Burial or something. Like a Foolish Burial-esque card. I take the 24 because I'm still under D-Shifter, so I don't want to use, like, any discard or Fiend Griefing-esque effect. It would actually just be really stupid, and even this Lost Wind would get banished. So now I can finally play the game. Mutant Cry just does nothing, and on Synthesis, I'm like, what the heck? That makes no sense. He's just going to use it on this, and I'm just gonna chain, and I'm gonna chain again, so now he completely loses Synthesis, and he's not even going to be able to float because I don't destroy Synthesis, I actually banish it. So I had to use way too many, like, effects, but it's not the end of the world. So I attack for a little bit because I don't even want to make Negalogia this time. I actually want to make Beatrice. I don't think his deck can actually deal with Beatrice at all. I mean, Merkaba just has a really bad matchup against Beatrice. You would have to boost yourself with Alistair, and then during the damage step, I can Lost Wind to halve your attack, and you kind of just lose here, like, completely. So, it's really bad for him, unless he has a trap card, but then, you know... Or I can just Beatrice, and then he'll try to negate, and then I'll just, you know, Lost Wind it, and he just 100% loses. So now I know for a fact that he's trying to go for Merkaba. I can actually get back the Lost Wind, but I don't even think it'll be used this game. So that's why I said, like, even the Graveyard effect of Lost Wind doesn't really... It's not really a good reason for it to become, you know, like a thing. And okay, yeah, so he did have a trap card. Oh wow, it's really relevant that I went for Beatrice first instead of Lost Wind during the damage step. So now I can Lost Wind him right now, completely negated permanently, and he really can't do anything like outside of dealing me damage. And he's losing the grind game, so he scoops. And yeah, there's just really nothing that he could do. So once again, let's jump into the next. So he chose to go first. He has a really good hand. I mean, he has Merkaba, Infinite, and Trapshake into probably another Infinite because, man, that just sounds like a lot of bricks. I don't know, man. I don't see the synergy between Mutant and Invoked. I really don't see it, so... if you do see... trying to lose the Mech Knights, by the way. I mean, infinite, but still. Not a good idea to actually even allow me to get that board presence in case I played Mech Knight Burning Abyss. No, just kidding. This was a game 2 and he knew what deck I played, so yeah. He's negating the Skarm that I had to discard to summon for Beatrice, which makes no sense, especially when you're discarding Alistair. Because if you actually have to use up the other Alistair or it gets negated or something, then you have no invocation and you're actually on top deck mode again. So yeah, especially since this Mutant Beast is just as good in your grave, literally. Mutant Cry can use materials from your grave or banished, so really don't see why he wants to keep this in the hand. And yeah, once again, I'm just gonna do my thing and do my thing. He's I don't know why he's trying to destroy my Beatrice. I'm just gonna summon another monster that's even better, so okay. Trap Trick into Mutant Cry, which makes no sense because the card does nothing right now. I mean, his engine, like his Mutant engine, just did absolutely nothing this I mean, both games, game 1 and game 2, so honestly just stick to pure Mutant and just don't try to, like, splash in too many engines. Like, Thunder Dragon cards just don't do anything, and Giant Rex is just, like, gimmicky, so... Anyways, the next replay is also the final one, so let's get into it. This might very well be by far my favorite replay up until now. I played it out really, really, really well, and I had to go through someone who drew a completely unfair and above average hand. So Nadir with Ecclesia, which is already insane, Ash, and Eldorlando, and Nibiru, so 5 extremely good cards, and I draw double Ash, just a Skarm, and, you know, 2 traps. So, and also I lost the dice roll, I had to go second, so... He will be doing quite a lot. I absolutely have to Ash that. I can't Ash this. It's just, it stays on the field, and I might as well just Dino-Miscus his next turn, so really no reason to do that. Way better to Ash something like Disciple of Nadir, which gets you 2 interruptions. Ecclesia only gets you 1 in the form of either Punishment or Fleur de Lis, and now he has Conquistador, which is kind of like a card that will allow him to play the game next turn, unfortunately. He had a lot of options here. Oh my god. Even top deck another Cursed Outland for the grind game, because obviously I can banish this first one, but I can't deal with the second one for next turn. Normal Summon the Ash was insanely stupid because I literally just sent a Skarm, which pinpoints to the fact that I have nothing else. So you really don't have to do that much to beat me. You literally just have to Ash my Skarm, and I'm legit on top deck mode with nothing. So getting rid of the Ash just to make a Chaos Ruler makes no sense. You should definitely keep it. And what would he have milled? You know, he would have had just milled 1 Eldritch and another card that he already had access to. So, yeah, even if he gets, like, Ecclesia to the hand, it's good, but, like, oh my god, it's just... Sure, it gets you 2 interruptions, but I'm not a big fan at all. So, yeah, obviously I can negate it, but yeah, I can Ash it into bounce back, into survive a little bit, maybe try to win for next turn. Oh my god, am I gonna sneeze? No. Anyways, if I do get a next turn, I'm gonna make sure I don't lose to Nibiru. Oh my god, oh, what's going on with me? No, yeah, probably not, but still. Can't summon a BA as long as I have a card on my in my back row. So the goal right now is to make Negalogia within 4 summons, which is definitely possible since Dante is summon number 3. He still takes the damage. I love this meme. And then yeah, make Negalogia. He summons the Eldritch, and I just you know, I passed here. He's going to... What is he going to do here? Oh, yeah, I'm just going to banish the freaking Eldritch and then banish the Fleur de Lis, because that would actually allow him to have 3,500 attack on the Fleur, and which is actually extremely scary. So this was perfectly played, just showcasing how amazing Karma Cut really is. Dino-Miscus would have done the same, but still. Needle Fiber here actually terrified the living pancake out of me, because I was like, okay, he's 1 Unicorn away from winning this game. But, no. He doesn't actually play Unicorn. He plays Selene, but he didn't have, like, any other spells. So at the moment he makes Selene, it just doesn't do anything. So, you see? It just doesn't really get him there. And I don't know why in the frick he actually didn't use Cursed Eldland. Because this is like turn 5. He used Eldland on like turn 1 and turn 3, but not on turn 5. So he should have just used it. Would he have had... hold on, this gains 1 spell counter for every spell on the field and in the graves. So, yeah, if he actually just used this, he would have had 3 spell counters. He would have been able to revive back Effect Veiler. He would have been able to make freaking Access Code, and he would have won. So, It was just, it was a game that he lost on not playing well enough, honestly. But yeah, being able to make Negalogia under only 4 summons just proves that this deck doesn't care about Nibiru whatsoever. You can also make Beatrice in 4 summons. And this is actually funny because I have a Beatrice with a Dante underneath and I can just send like a Barbar and instantly win the game. So the only way in hell he can win is by very specifically top decking Infinite or Ash. But during the end phase, he actually uses this card, so I know for a fact that he can't top deck Infinite for turn. The only card that he can't top deck to actually win the game is very specifically Ash. And I got cucked. Top deck Ash for turn. This is the exact same as the guy who top deck Lava Golem and then Analyzer. People are super lucky against me. Like, I play against like anime players. It's crazy, man. But the thing is, it's Eldritch. It can't really apply that much pressure. And what are you really gonna do? Eldritch Crash so I can actually summon a monster that's even better? Thank you once again. Like, literally thank you. And then, yeah, I'm just gonna finally Barbar him for game, and that's it. Yeah, that was the play that he actually shouldn't have done, but he lost regardless. Because if you just pass, I go normal 7 Tour Guide, and then I literally have game. And, yeah, that's basically how we do it. So thank you very much for watching this beautiful BA Trap testing video. If you guys have any comments or feedback, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like and subscribe because it motivates me a lot to keep making videos like these. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. I will see you next time. Peace.